it is June 28th, and it's day 3 post-fast for me. I first wanted to start off saying, don't break the fast like I did. Follow any research you've been doing, or check out my common question and answer video about how to break a fast. And also don't introduce exercise, workouts, hiking so early after breaking the fast. I really paid for it today. It wasn't that bad, but it could have been a million times better. So, do what's right. Don't do what I did. Okay. Boynton Valise has started fast on day 2. Congratulations to Boynton Valise. MKM 05160 just finished up an 8-day water fast, and Weight Loss for Sugar starting up her 2nd water fast. So, good luck to Weight Loss with Sugar. MKM, congratulations on 8 days, and Boynton Valise, keep pushing through and getting it. Alright, so we're talking about low-fat, raw vegan. We're just talking about diet, pretty much, and fasting, and what is optimal for your body, and how you can continue all the benefits that you are obtaining during fasting, and continue to receive those benefits forever. So you don't have to do this again. Okay. So I'm not really going to get into the whole vegan part of it, alright, because if you have any regard for your health, if you have, for the environment, for your children's children, if you have a small tiny bit of compassion for life itself, then you need to go and check out my playlist labeled Why Vegan, or look at some of the documentaries that I have and check some of those out, and go from there, Alright, so fasting is like the ultimate removal of toxins. It's the quickest, easiest way to heal and remove junk from your system, okay? The reason we get like this is because of all the junk we've been putting into our system. So if you are, going to take the time to fast, put all this effort in, and then follow it up by going back to what you did before, you will gain the weight back. You will put all those toxins back into your body. There's no, if you're doing that, there's no alternative, okay? The alternative is to change your lifestyle. You need a lifestyle change. You need to rework everything that you do, and just get in a different mindset. And it's really not that hard. It sounds like a lot, oh my God, I have to change my entire life. No, it's just a mindset, okay? It's putting and accepting the things that are fresh, whole, and pure into your temple, your body, okay? So, I'm going to read something straight from rawfoodexplained.com, which is my favorite website for information. And if you haven't been there yet, what are you waiting for? Get there and start reading, because this stuff should have been taught in school. You should have known this from elementary school. All of this information should be general knowledge for everyone to know, and it's not, and it's sad. So, here we go. Introduction to Raw Food Explained. Fresh, uncooked food will supply the body with a superabundance of all the food factors we require, and with all the vitamins known and unknown. Cooking food diminishes nutritional support. Food consists of those substances which are useful in building the body as in growth, in healing and reparative processes which sustain life, and finally as a source of sufficient energy for the performance of metabolic purposes, and for fuel to maintain body temperature. 7 million new blood cells must be produced every second we live. The material from which these must be manufactured is food. Optimum nutrition can be obtained when the food eaten is optimum in all nutrient values. These food values are optimum in freshly picked, organically grown, ripe fruits and vegetables, and eaten uncooked and as soon after picking as possible. These freshly picked whole foods are rich in all food factors, properly proportioned as designed by nature's wonderful food factories, the living plants. Our bodies are not made to digest meat. Our bodies are not made to feed off of food that has been warmed above 150 degrees. Okay, once a food is above 150 degrees, the bacteria and enzymes and all that stuff break down. Okay? At at that point, if you eat it, your body treats it as a toxin, and your body attacks it and tries to get rid of it. Okay? It doesn't treat it as food anymore. No longer does it consider it food. So basically, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, and some grains under 150 degrees are the only thing that your body even recognizes as food. Otherwise, it is reacting negatively in a negative way, as it's a foreign body entering your temple, and it doesn't want it there. There have been many studies on this, and I'm not going to get into all of, all that kind of stuff. Look it up if you don't, whatever, all right? But if you are putting all the effort into this fasting, you have got to refeed, you have got to give your body exactly what it wants. And it, honestly, if you just do it for a couple months and then you go back to where you were, eating before, you're most likely going to gain weight, unless you're going to gain that weight back in the toxins, unless you are being extremely active, and then eventually you'll just be fit and not healthy. Two different things. So I want to talk really quickly about why I fasted in the first place. All right, I don't know, 6 years ago I read the book Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, and I read this organic fruits and vegetables, and I was like, what the heck is organic? So I looked it up, and the next thing you know, I'm on to vegetarian and vegan, and I found raw foods, okay? And so I tried raw vegan, and I did it for maybe like 6 months. Greatest time of my life. Amazing. Well, never mind. At that point, it had been the greatest time. I was feeling amazing, okay? And so things were going great, but I was still having food addictions. I still wanted to eat other stuff, and I would slip up, and then I'd get right back on, and this cycle just continued, okay? So the beginning of this year, I was totally overweight. I was smoking last summer. I was drinking all the time. I felt like crap. I had no energy, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting here just wishing I had just stuck with raw foods from the beginning, all right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to fast, and I'm going to get back on raw foods, and I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to get rid of all my food addictions. And I did. I really did. I got rid of all my food addictions. The couple of times I slipped up was because I wasn't prepared, and I was in a bad situation. And now I don't think about the junk anymore. It's gone. It's out of my brain because I eat so many wonderful fruits, vegetables, and I eat a ton of food. I eat so much fruit. I really do. I eat tons of fruit all day long. I'm never hungry because I just feed my body what it wants, and I feel great. All right? So you can achieve everything through raw foods. Everything is possible. Healing, detoxification, all that is possible. You don't even need to fast, honestly, as long as you go to raw foods. Now, fasting is a good thing to, if you have really strong food addictions, you struggle with them, blah, 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 then do a fast, get it over with, get into raw foods, and stick with it. All right? I mean, if you take all the time to water fast, why would you pass up the chance at such a pure, amazing, glorious life? Really, honestly, if you do all that work, man, it's your chance, it's your time. Make a change. Your time to change, and do it right. Get to rawfoodexplained.com and read. Everything's on there. Everything from diabetes to why you shouldn't have condiments, why we shouldn't eat meat, food supplements, fermented foods. All that stuff is on there. They have tons of stuff on taking care of your body, accepting, life, and being grateful. It's all a big circle. Everything is connected, and we need to just pull it all together and get it into your body and feel it radiating out. All right. So I'm wrapping it up. That's what I think about the whole raw vegan. And it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. It's a whole concept. And if you don't have that whole concept mentality, man, you're totally missing out. So Let me know if you have questions. I can always go further into certain things. I just wanted to push people to really start looking into this, okay? So until next time, you guys stay happy and